plead with God, do they? No. So what was he? Dead or alive? Alive. He's alive. He's alive, alive. On the third day, the fish vomits him on the seashore. Dead or alive? Alive. And it is the mightiest miracle in the whole Bible. This is the mightiest miracle of all in the Bible. This is a miracle 3 times over. You see, when you throw a man into a raging sea, he ought to drown. He had to die. If he died, it's not a miracle. A fish comes and gobbles a man. A fish is not a respecter of person. He says, you know, you are Jonah, you are a prophet of God. Gently. Not fish, no fish will ever do that. You know, how a fish gets a bait, you know, big bait, big. It's going to have a big bite. You'll kill the man. If he died by the fish, it's not a miracle. It's not a miracle. If he didn't die, it's a miracle. Heat and suffocation in the whale's belly. 3 days and 3 nights, he ought to die. He ought to die. If he died, it's not a miracle. But he's alive. Third day vomiters. He goes into the sea alive. He comes out alive. Nowhere does he say he died in between and he was resurrected. Nowhere that he died and was resurrected. He's alive, 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 alive. And what did Jesus say? He said, for as Jonah was, so shall the Son of Man be. The miracle of Jonah is that he's alive 3 times over. When we expect him to be dead. When we expect the man to be dead, he's alive, he's alive, he's alive. Jesus, he said, my miracle is the miracle of Jonah. Now, I'm asking the Christians, that Jonah was alive for 3 days and 3 nights in the whale's belly. Everybody's agreed. And I'm asking the Christian that Jesus, for the same period of time, was he dead or was he alive? According to your church. According to your church, according to the 1,500,000,000 Christians, according to you and me, Jonah was alive for 3 days and 3 nights, and Jesus for 3 days and 3 nights, was he dead or was he alive? Dead. He was dead for 3 days and 3 nights. I'm asking the Englishman, please, sir, tell me in your language, Jonah is alive, Jesus is dead. Is that like Jonah or unlike Jonah in your language? No, this is your language. Look, you people taught me English. The Britisher. He conquered my country, India. He ruled my country, India, for 150 years. And I was born a British subject. And I carry a British passport, 69-year-old. A passport which is 69-year-old. I'm 78 now. 69-year-old passport I got. And I was telling people in London in the Royal Albert Hall that I'm more British than most of you. Because, which guys at that time, about 65. I got a British passport of 65 years old. How many of you are 65 years old? So I have been a Britisher for 65 years then. I'm a Britisher, got a British passport. And you people taught me English. You people taught me English. So I'm asking the Englishman, in your language, is this like Jonah or unlike Jonah?
Unlike Jonah.
Thank you. Thank you, my brother. No, thank you. No, thank you, my brother. It's unlike Jonah. So, if he's unlike Jonah, then either he was bluffing the people. No, it's Jesus. He is telling he will be like Jonah, and you are telling that he was unlike Jonah. So either he was lying, bluffing, deceiving the people, or you have misunderstood. One of the two. Either he was lying, he was bluffing his way through, or you have misunderstood. Tell me, which is it? Either he was lying, or you have misunderstood. I would say he was not lying. I can't believe that this mighty messenger of God, Jesus Christ, who occupies such a high position in the house of Islam, that he is one of the mightiest messengers of God, we believe, Jesus. We believe in his miraculous birth, which many modern day Christians, including the bishops of the Anglican Church, they don't believe today, but we believe that Jesus Christ was born without a human father. Miracle of God's creation. We believe. We believe that he was the Messiah, translated Christ. We believe he gave life back to the dead, bi-iznillah, by Allah's permission. And he healed those born blind and the lepers by Allah's permission. Can't you see? This is our attitude towards this mighty messenger of God. And this mighty messenger of God, Jesus Christ, I don't know if I tell you that his name occurs in this book of mine, our book, the Quran, 500% more time than the name Muhammad. Did you know that? You Muslims, do you know that the name Jesus occurs in our book 500% more times than the name Muhammad? Did you know that? Did you know that? Not likely. 500% more times. The Jesus, son of Mary, Ibn Maryam, Isa ibn Maryam, 500% more times than the name Muhammad. Muhammad is supposed to have written this book. It is alleged that he wrote the book. Amazing. This author himself, he keeps himself out of the book. And he promotes Jesus. Amazing, amazing, amazing book. Just by the way, His Holiness the Pope, John Paul II, he has just written a book called Crossing the Threshold of Hope by Pope John Paul II. It became the world's bestseller in 12 countries immediately on publication. In 12 countries it became the world's bestseller. In this book, he has some beautiful things to say about Islam and the Prophet Muhammad. But there is a chapter he has here in the book about Mary, the mother of Jesus. And the title of that chapter is Mother of God. Mother of God. That's the title. The title in the book, he calls Mary, the title is Mother of God. And he's talking about having a dialogue. So if I had the opportunity of meeting His Holiness, I would have asked him, Your Holiness, you know, this Mother of God of yours, how many times is she mentioned in your book, the Bible? How many times? And I believe he's not expected to know that. And there isn't a Christian who can give me now. I give you, if I keep on giving this Quran away, I'd rather give you $50. Any Christian who can tell me how many times Mary, the mother of Jesus, is mentioned in your book. $50. Put up your hand, please. I don't want anybody to shout. Just 1 second. Give somebody else a chance if there is. How many times is Mary, the mother of Jesus, mentioned in your Bible? Put up your hand. Be fair to everybody. Anybody? No, let's try. Just my brother. As a Christian, I want a Christian to answer that. Please. Give the Christians a chance. Nobody there? Just my brother.
Sir, I want to ask you a question.
No.
Why are you managing our money, sir, in this missionary? Why is that, sir? Is the money is not involved, sir? Not involved, sir.